So here we don't need an image, we need date. So the date is gonna be date, time, local. And I'm gonna say here date, and the name is date. ID is date, and the button is gonna say add sale button. And here add sale or sales, let's say sales button. And here add sales. Let me now refresh. And here we should have a new button, add sales. If I click on it, we will have this form. And here, as you can see, this is the date. You can select the date. And you can select, you can here add all of these. And here we need to say add a new sale or sales. We need to add sales or store sales actually. Store sales. Store sales. Now we need to remember we created a file called add product, which is I think this one, which I think create product. It was create product. So this one, create product. So it's gonna be the same. So I'm gonna copy this code from the create product, and then I'm gonna create a new file called create underscore sales.php, or let's say store, because store sales, because the URL, remember in the add sales we have here, we have said store underscore sales. So the file should be store sales. Let me now paste the code from the code that I got from the create product. And here we need to change a few things. First, we need to say add sales button. And then we need to say employee name. And then employee name. We need the employee ID. And we need the employee ID. And we need the product ID. Product ID. And the product name. Product name. And we also need the quantity, and here quantity, and we need the price. Price is equal to price. Post price. And lastly, we need the total. So how can we get the total? The total will be calculated. So I'm going to say here total is equal to quantity multiplied by the price. So let me now check the number of fields. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I forgot the date. So we need here to say date is equal to post date. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We should have here 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's correct. Let me now insert these. Of course, we need to remove the image and all of these things from here. And we need to say here prepare insert into sales. And then what we want to insert is that we want to insert, let me check here. We want to insert the user ID, the product ID. I'm going to say here user underscore ID, and then product underscore ID, and then we want to insert employee name and product name. Employee name, and then product name, and then quantity and the price. Quantity and then price, and then total, and then date. Where or values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we should have here 8 question marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need to say here statement bind param, and then we need to bind the first employee ID, which is gonna be I, and then product ID, which is gonna be I, and then employee name S, and then product name. Product name here is also S. Product name is S, and then quantity. Quantity is I, and then price. Price is S, and the total is S. Price and total. Price total, and then date. So the date is S. And then we just need to say here sales.php success sales was stored were stored successfully else sales error could not store sales. And else, in case we don't have in case the button was not clicked, we say also sales.php error try again. And in the sales page we need to display the error messages. So to display the error messages, we need to display them. Let me show you where. We need in the sales page, this is the sales page, we need to display them here. So we need here to say PHP and then include, and what we want to include is that we want to include the messages.